It turns out we're the second same-sex couple to divorce in Missouri, and so there was, like a lot of politics and just interesting stuff even happening at the time that I ended up writing about too. So the poems in this book are about that time period, but then also in the what seems like never-ending aftermath of the divorce that just kind of goes on and on. Then I keep writing about it, so some of those poems are in here as well. They take place later. This one's called Birds. Blackbirds flock the Milo, a heart-shaped fog. The children and I chase, the birds leave, return, their wings cut strokes through the sky between the pair and our volunteer Milo. The children and I fill the chill of their wings as a hunger. We know secrets wait for us inside. My wife's threats still dust the kitchen floor. We stay outside. We press our faces against the glass panes in the front door, trace stars in the fog from our breath. The children and I flap our arms. We swim along the grass. Hardening and browning, the grass forgets our flaws. The grass is a kindness, incapable of blame. The children and I celebrate the birds. We spin our bodies through the air. Our regrets spin to shining. Our arms cut circles in the air. For some fate, I guess, reason, it's inexplicable. My best friend was diagnosed with breast cancer at this exact same time period that I was getting divorced. And she had just left her husband. So there's a lot about cancer, which is maybe part of the reason that Cameron and I's book kind of ended up together in this book. And I definitely have people say, oh my God, did you have cancer? And I didn't, but it's because that would have been maybe too much at once. I know that happens to people, but that didn't happen to me. My best friend had cancer. And this particular poem is kind of about how strange it was that, she helped me through this thing, even though she almost died during her treatment. And so I don't think irony is the right word, but that's how I think of it. Damned women. Sorry. Each morning, my friend calls to check on me. I tell this dying woman I want to die. My hair trembles. I tell this dying woman that my children can no longer see my face, that love looks like an egg cracking. My son's breath blows into my mouth each night. My daughter still wakes screaming for her mother who abandoned us. Do you think each body's death was inscribed in the lining of our marrow? Cancer, my friend's inscription reads, she is alone. This is the middle. The beginning was a lump in her breast. Months after we decide to divorce, the children and I still run solitary circles in the browning grass. Chiggers ride the motion of our steps, waving the blades. The children are breaking me with their beauty. Together our mouths shape loss, and it sounds like O's stamped out behind solid oak doors. Loss is shut out of sight, like women and starving and bleeding and the shimmer of water draining.